Gary, when you started playing college football when you came here, did you have any knowledge or understanding of Ohio State? What's your knowledge or understanding, I guess, of the program now?
Well, not really. I didn't know college football in general, but I mean, a lot of teams when they play Ohio State, they really don't think about the players they're playing. They think about the team they're playing. You know, you see the jerseys. Obviously, they look good in the jerseys, but you know, you gotta think about the fact that you're playing a player, not the team.
You've had a few games now to settle into that role. How do you think you've done? I mean, just sort of analyze where you're at. What do you want to improve on as we go forward?
I mean, every game there's a couple plays that you want back, and I had my fair share of them. But I think so far I've done a good job at keeping my job and just keeping that starting role to myself. But there's good competition behind me, and we got to show up every day.
Is that keeping your job thing a real deal? No, I mean, you've seen they've flipped some guys who came in. Does that keep you on your toes?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, there's a lot of competition behind everyone, and so you got to show out in practice and during the games as well. So to keep that job, it's a hard thing to do.
Hey, Nuri, that playing the guy instead of the jersey thing that you mentioned, you have some experience to draw on. I mean, you haven't played a lot of football where you can draw on that and say, okay, I've been through this before, I've done that before, where I saw that recognizable jersey. I mean, does the Michigan game relate to you in that way, or is there anything from your football past?
For my football past, it would be when I was at CSU. We played Arkansas, and or same with Colorado. Everybody around me was kind of nervous, and at the time, like I said, I didn't really know how college football worked. The only thing that I knew was like Arkansas's SEC, so that's what I was like, okay, this might be the different, and it was. They were bigger, they were stronger compared to like our D linemen, so it was a different thing. But nowadays, like I'm playing against good players every day in practice, and I think our D linemen are the best in the Big Ten. So like playing against other teams, it's just another player to play against.
Did it take you a few plays to adapt against Arkansas? How'd that go for you?
Yeah, it did. Arkansas ran a very different defense to what I was used to at the time. So and it was a second or third game. So I just got into playing college football really. So it definitely did take some time.
The defensive players came up here and talked about just a lot of energy in practice. What did you see from the offensive side?
Just same thing. Just a lot of energy coming off the ball and just getting out there. We had our practice today was very energetic, and I think it just compared to other weeks, it's not very different. Like we come off usually every week, and every Monday we come out and do our job.
The line had a few holding calls in the game against Purdue. What's something you're working on as a line to prevent that from happening this weekend?
I mean, it's hard as an O-lineman to try to work on something like that because holding it happens basically every play. But I mean, once you can feel the guy kind of falling off you got to let go. And I mean, it worked the other games. It just happened to the refs happened to see it, during that game. So it's something that you work on every day in every practice. As soon as the guy starts falling off, you got to let go. And sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, So it's kind of hard to try to fully just work on something, but like that. But I mean, we try to every day.
All right.